Hey friends, welcome back to Jenifood in my kitchen. Today I'm doing something kind of new. I'm doing a recipe makeover. Now, how many of you remember that quintessential 80's taco salad? You know the one I'm talking about with the Doritos and the taco meat and the cheese and the iceberg lettuce and the Catalina dressing. I mean, it was served at everything when I was a kid. Heck, even my mom made a huge yellow Tupperware bowl full for my high school graduation open house. I can still remember that. And it has been a family favorite ever since. Every once in a while when my kids were growing up, I would make it, and it was the salad that would bring everybody to the table. Well, things have changed. I can't tolerate seed oils anymore, and I really can't have MSG anymore. So the Doritos are out, the Catalina dressing's out. So I have gone ahead and I have adapted this recipe to the way that I live now. And actually, this is a grain-free, satisfying recipe with cassava chips and with our own homemade French dressing that I showed you last week. We're going to turn all this into the most glorious 80's taco salad makeover. So let's do this. All right. First up, let's talk about this ground beef. Now, I have already gone ahead and I have cooked this off. And one of the things I didn't mention was that I don't buy the hamburger, like the taco meat seasoning anymore. I just go ahead and I make my own. So this is pretty basic. I try to keep it simple and something that I can remember. So it's 1 teaspoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, almost a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of oregano. And I just keep it, like I said, very simple, but I go ahead and I cook my meat off. Now I'm going to put this, I'm going to add all of that right in there. I'm going to put this back on the stove. And I'm just going to turn that on low. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there, and I'm just going to let it simmer for a few minutes while we get started on the salad. All right, first up, normally I use iceberg lettuce. If I know ahead of time that I'm going to make this and I don't have any other lettuce on hand, I will go ahead and use the iceberg. I mean, that's just the way that it's always been done, right? But I keep romaine in my drawer all the time. So today I'm going to use romaine. Now, my daughter's coming over today, and I'm going to surprise her. She has some of the same sensitivities that I have, and so, you know, ooh, I missed. So when I can make something that both of us can eat together, it's a win. I'm going to go ahead and add that into our bowl. And I know that there's like 3 adults eating today. I don't think the kids are going to eat this. So we'll just make them something else. But I'm going to do 3. Let's see. Did it? I'm going to do 3. These are tiny heads of romaine. But once we add all that together, that'll be about what that takes. And then I'm just going to cut the tops off that. And just like that, our lettuce is cut. Just about. Can I be 2 for 3? 2 for 3. All right. Now, I've got a little bowl here because I'm going to mix it up and show you the salad before. This will be what we eat for dinner. This is what I'm going to eat on camera. So, all right. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut up some Roma tomatoes. I suppose this is in the way. I like tomato on mine. I think it's something that my husband usually picks out because he's not a tomato fan, but it's kind of hard for me to have taco salad without tomato. I won't add too much because I know he doesn't love it. Maybe I'll go in with half of what I've got. And this recipe, I mean, you can switch it up to whatever you think your family would like as far as proportions. You can do more lettuce, you can do less lettuce, you can do lots of meat, you can do very little meat. You can do lots of chips, you can do very little chips, however you like it. I'm going to take just a few pieces of tomato for my bowl. All right, I think we're good on tomatoes. And I can smell that our taco meat is done. Ooh, that smells good. I'm so excited for dinner. All right, let me give that board a wipe. Get that tomato juice off. And then we're gonna go in with our cheese. Can I do it? Yes. All right, next up, we're gonna add some cheddar cheese. And I like to grate my own, just to make sure we don't have any chemicals and things that, you know, keep cheese fresher or from clumping together. I don't really, it's been a switch that I've made this year. I like the convenience of the pre-shredded, but I'm trying to avoid as many unnecessary chemicals as I can. All right, so there is our cheese. And then I will go ahead and give myself some cheese. Gotta love cheese. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Give a little more here, give a little more there. And then I think we're good on cheese. Now, I'm gonna add avocado. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of this avocado off. I'm not gonna cut the pit all the way out until later. But I do love avocado. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this avocado in my salad that I'm gonna eat now, which is good because I haven't had lunch yet and it's getting late. All right, that is probably good. All right, and we'll save the rest of that for later. Now, let's talk about these chips. Siete, these are the grain-free tortilla chips, dairy-free. These are the nacho flavor, so they have all the same flavor. I mean, they're very Dorito-esque, but without the MSG. I'm sorry to tell you that if you didn't know that. But these are cassava based and they are fried in, I believe, let's see. They are fried in avocado oil. So not only no MSG, but also better oil than, like, say, sunflower, safflower, canola. All right, I'm gonna have to put a little hole in it. All right. So I'm going to wait to crush these for this salad, but I'm going to give a little bit of a crush now. I'm going to eat one. All right, I'm going to put that right on my salad. I mean, really, that's it. So easy, right? And who doesn't love a good 80's taco salad? I mean, it's just the best. So I'm going to add just a little bit of meat to mine. And then I have our dressing here. Now, we made this the other day. This is, let's see if I can remember it off the top of my head. It's ketchup, avocado oil, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of onion powder, celery seed, and possibly some salt and sugar. So you can get that recipe. I will link that other video to this video. But this is, I mean, this is the dressing that you have to serve with this salad. So let's put a little bit of dressing on our salad. Ooh, we don't need too much. And then I will get a fork and a mix and we'll taste it. Oh, it smells so good. Now, you could add corn to this. You could add black beans. I mean, there was one lady growing up, she used to add pepperoni, which I never completely understood that, but I didn't also hate it. So, I mean, whatever you like in your 80s taco salad. Smells. Smells like my childhood. When I say this was literally at every event, somebody always made this. Whenever this recipe came out, it was like an instant hit. Okay, that looks good. What I'll do later is I'll put everything in here and then I'll probably dump that into a large bowl and just add all the dressing and mix it. You serve it dressed, so just so we know that. All right. Go in. All right, get a little bit of everything on here. I can have 80's taco salad again, and so can you. That is really good. That dressing is just the right amount of sweet, but the taco meat is just very taco-y, and those crunchy chips in there and the lettuce, it's just, so it tastes like fresh, but yet kind of unhealthy at the same time, which sometimes, let's be honest, you just want that, right? But this is a healthier version of an unhealthy salad. So that's it, friends. It's a quick one today, but a necessary recipe. 80's taco salad makeover. Let me know if you try this. It is so good. Leave me a comment, like, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.